Been a while.
It's been a while. Yeah.
It's been a while.
Thank you, lead singer of Creed.
Yeah. What?
Everything I can
Okay. All right.
remember.
Okay. We're gonna have to do something about that. I think we're still subject to the copyright system.
I don't
No.
think we are.
Not if you sing it.
Anyways, we just completely derailed immediately.
Immediately, seconds in.
I'm Brent.
I'm David.
And I'm Kevin.
And this is the subplot.
Kinda.
Kind of. It's more of a, hey, how you been?
Where you been?
Well,
Where we been is a good question.
a good question that all 20.
That one guy in Cambodia, or
Yeah.
wherever he is. Our
There-
one listener.
I think we have like a small group of people in like the UK that listen to us.
You think we have enough pull there to tell them to like overthrow Parliament? They
There
will.
are like 3 listeners, probably max. I'd say
Do you think they could overthrow Parliament if we were like, hey, do
3
it?
guys.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't fucking know.
Dude, that'd be wild. That put
I mean, they got
Put
like
us on the
one
map.
king.
Yeah.
You know, like they got one king.
Ooh, he's old.
That's one guy.
One swift kick could really get that guy.
Dude,
I'm not gonna plot to take out the king.
I feel like if
I
we made
will.
him eat a Taki, he'd die.
We should make him eat a talkie.
We should. Just see what. Yeah.
That would kill him. He's not using
We
that much
don't-
spice.
We don't know that. The English conquered the world for spice, and
Man.
they didn't use it for anything.
They eat like slop and like chips for breakfast, but not like chips, like potatoes
like soggy
Yeah.
potato.
and beans. So like a Taki would totally kill that white man.
Oh, man.
Again, like I said, the British, they conquered the whole world for spices.
Out of default, once people were like, hey, you guys kind of suck, like everything
Anybody
changed.
who's from Britain who somehow stumbled upon this podcast just push the off button.
No.
way.
I got rights. I'm allowed to say that stuff.
He could get dual citizenship.
Yeah, I'm good. So
How?
my
He's
mom.
first generation.
Mhm.
His mom was born in the UK.
How have I known you this long and not known that?
He's a first generation American.
Yeah.
What, your brother wasn't
Mm-mm.
born here?
No. My
Wait.
mom moved here when she was like under a year, but she was born there.
Wait.
His brother was also born in America.
Okay, I was confused. Well, first generation makes wouldn't he be
No, because they're both born from the same person.
like...
So they're both first generation American.
Uh-huh.
Their children would be second generation.
Yes.
So his brother's kids and his kids are going to be second
I don't have
generation
kids.
Americans.
Thank God.
Well,
One day.
One day. he
Can
could
you
have kids.
can you imagine me as a father?
Hey,
Yeah, it'd be
some
pretty
people
fun,
we
I'd
know,
say. You'd be-
some people we know have had babies.
Well, yeah,
All
like
All
it
kinds
could
of
happen
people
to
we know
you.
have had babies.
maybe if I find a
Maybe you don't expect. You're like, oh god, they're having a baby.
woman
Oh
I
my
fancy
God.
or something.
Yeah.
Um,
So we've been away for a while, guys.
yeah, we
It's all my fault.
it's
Well,
not all your
not all
fault.
your
You
fault.
definitely
It contributed.
you posed issues.
It was a contributing factor.
Basically, see, Brent was just heavily harassing the intern here at our studio, and we had to like
It was a
Make-
huge HR issue.
yeah, we had to
Oh,
make him step away
no.
for a while. He's been to like
Why
he's
would-
been to sensitivity training.
Don't
Yeah,
cancel me.
He went
What
to
is
anger
this?
management.
Yeah, and
And they made amends.
Mhm.
That former intern holds no grudge
I
against
hate-
Brent,
Mm-mm.
I
and
hate this.
we got a statement from their lawyer saying that all was forgiven.
Yeah.
After the huge settlement,
and so we brought him back. We're gonna give another shot.
Yeah.
When-
we didn't feel right doing the podcast without him, but
Mhm.
we couldn't just stand and let it sit for so long.
Yeah, we have morals.
Did you plan this? I hate this. I hate this. So
We hate that
much.
we had to do it too.
There was no we didn't plan anything, Brent. What you did to that employee was terrible.
So the real story is, I quit the fucking Buca de Beppo's. Fuck the Buca de Beppo's. I quit that fucking place and I left it behind. I left it all behind, and I moved, and I fucking moved away from these guys. Like a reason, not too big of a distance, but big enough of a distance that it's annoying
To escape the
drive
allegations.
To
Here.
escape-
Stop! No, there's no allegation. Stop! Why would you do this?
I'd like it on the record that David and I did not plan this
No.
whatsoever. This was off the cuff. David started saying something, and then I just went along
I hate
with
you
it.
too.
But no, there's no allegations. Brent's a pretty good guy. No, he just moved, new job.
Yeah.
Also,
now he's like the guy from Married with Children.
No, why would you put that out there? Why would you fucking
Al Bundy.
No,
Yeah,
why would
yeah,
you
he's
put that in the
like Al
zeitgeist? Everybody,
Bundy.
every 45-year-old man that comes in the shoe store I work at Like, yeah, Al Bundy,
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm like, God, why?
Dude, my dad loves that show. He watches that thing on. I'll go downstairs and that guy's asleep with Married of Children on, that, and it's a good show. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
I
My
used
mom
to-
thinks she's so clever. She's like, you're like Al Bundy, right?
Well, she's just as clever as I am right now.
I didn't say
Which
it.
is not at all.
You
Not
know?
clever at all. And
I
I hate
avoided
you
it.
for saying that so much.
It's all right.
But yeah, Brent is Al Bundy. But aside from Brent moving to just the worst state,
The worst state.
Ohio.
Bottom of the barrel state.
Brent, when I tell you the drive here, I was irate the whole time. It was awful. Like, it just sucked. It made me want to turn around.
Traffic here sucks.
It was terrible. The same guy kept cutting us off, then driving really slow so we'd pass him.
Mhm.
And then he would get mad that we passed him and then come and overtake us again.
And
Yeah.
semi trucks drive like they're in a Prius.
Yeah, welcome to Columbia.
Yeah, it was awful.
absolutely insane. It
It's-
wasn't even
it's
Columbus. It
terrible.
was an hour from
Yeah.
here. Also, I guess Columbus is a big enough city. We can say that we're in Columbus.
Yeah.
I thought about that a second ago. I was gonna say that, but then I was like,
It's
I
a
just won't
huge
say
city.
it. And I just
There are
Yeah.
so many people named.
There's probably
Brent.
millions of people here. I
There
wonder.
are probably at least 100 Brents here.
Yeah.
At minimum.
At least
100.
at least one.
At least one. For me.
But yeah, on
So
top,
on the 7-hour drive David and I had here.
it felt bad. It felt so
Fuck,
long.
I can literally get
Okay.
to Parkersburg in an hour and a half
You
if I need
just.
to.
I looked at the map and we had an hour left, and me and Kevin had 4 different conversations, and only 7 minutes had passed.
was
It felt
insane.
so long.
We talked about politics for so long it felt like, and then I looked at the clock and
But, like-
5 minutes had passed.
But like, we didn't talk about politics like your uncle at
No,
Thanksgiving.
yeah, we were
like,
just discussing our plans for world domination.
Yeah.
Oh,
or at least
Yeah.
city
you
domination.
see that?
Cities
Can I
domination.
talk real politics for just?
I know what you're
gonna.
gonna say. Let's do it.
What am I gonna say? Did you see the what's his name?
Santos.
Yeah, DeSantos got the boot.
Not DeSantos, George Santos.
Yeah,
Not,
George Santos.
yeah.
we're not lucky enough to get DeSantis out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I had a little bit of.
No, you're
stroke.
good. It's crazy too, because like it's like such an Al Capone situation. Like he's been just the worst, but he got caught for like just watching porn on his computers.
It's absolutely insane how many things he's lied about, how many terrible things he's done.
But they put the stop to it when they found out he was freaking yanking the hog and shut him down.
Yanking the hog.
Yeah, because it was OnlyFans, right? That was
Yeah,
all-
he
that
used funds from his
like campaign funds, yeah, to do a whole bunch of stuff. One of them was
only
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
absolutely deplorable.
So, like, you
Can't
know-
be watching gay porn,
I think that was one of the scandals. I don't think it was gay porn. I think
What?
that was where the big exactly.
but he's gay.
that's
Allegedly.
that's the grift.
Allegedly.
Doesn't he have a husband or something?
I think maybe.
I thought he was
possibly.
married.
I think he like said that out of nowhere. It was like my husband. Like that was like a new development a couple months ago.
Oh my god!
There's
What
been
if he doesn't
several
have a
news-
husband?
He also said his mom died in 9/11.
Yeah, but she was
like-
in like some other country.
Yeah, exactly. He also said he was Jewish. And then when people were like, "You're not Jewish," he said, "I was Jewish."
Yeah,
He's literally the worst.
yeah, that's crazy.
He
that
took
guy.
Be Gay Do Crimes. Literally.
Ah.
America.
So we're doing a little change up on the format of the plot.
Mhm. Yeah, we figured it out. Like I said, we've been away for a while, and you know, we're all kind of navigating life. It's crazy too, because like a lot of stuff has happened since the last time we filmed. We have
Oh
like
my gosh, yeah.
so, we have a couple like recordings we just never released. We never got a chance. We just
Life happened.
yeah, me and Kevin edit, and we just got so like burnt out and busy with life that like some of it just fell through the cracks, and then we're like, bleh. And we were going to record a review for we were gonna do a weird doubleheader of the Evil Dead movie, which was awful,
Yeah, it was.
and Mario,
And Mario.
and
We thought it would be like a funny hee-haw.
yeah, and
Like,
we
why is this a double feature?
and it's hilarious because me and Kevin saw Mario together, but Brent didn't. And then Kevin paid for Brent to watch Mario by himself for the podcast, and then we never reviewed it.
you know, I made Brent in the middle of the day
It was
watch
like
a watch a children's movie alone.
He left Mario, and the sun was still out.
no one could come with me.
Yeah, we were all working.
I had to go alone.
um,
And it was
But-
all right.
but yeah, so yeah, we just got busy and stuff, and then the whole job situation with Brent changed, and he had to move away, and like we just kind of put it on ice.
Yeah.
Which there's a major possibility that in like spring I can move again.
I'll I don't know what I'll do, but I'll
and
do something.
God knows,
It won't be good.
God knows where I'll end up. It could be a
In
real
spring,
crapshoot.
Don't you have a lease?
So here's the thing: if they move me again, they will pay for me. I've
Mhm.
double confirmed this.
That's absolutely insane.
They will pay to get out of my.
It's
lease.
crazy that they just keep moving you. Like they don't let you settle.
Yeah, this place is.
That's like part of the grift rate. So we're up to like 133 stores,
I love how
Wow.
you called it a grift.
and
You're loving the grift
my main
right now.
takeaway when we went to Disney World is they should put one in Disney Springs, because you know how many people probably go there and we're like, I didn't buy the right shoes for this, and then
Yeah,
you can sell them some like rich people shoes.
I just needed shoes that tied up. I wore non-laced shoes.
Yeah, but you know, dumb rich people
Yeah,
will go and buy shoes at Disney World.
I would
That'd
have.
be a
bought
perfect place.
if there was
to
like a
go.
decent shoe store. I had considered going to Disney Springs and buying shoes, but they would have cost a fortune. And
Oh
not
yeah,
been worth
Kevin
it.
and I and some pals went to Disney.
Dude, sick. Me and Kevin were actually listening back to one of the podcasts we did, just reminiscing.
Didn't you go somewhere?
I did. I went to New York after
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
talked. After you guys talked about going to New York, and my life was just like chill.
What did you do? when you were
so-
there? I haven't actually talked to you about
Yeah.
this.
It was really like not. We planned it in May. Like out of it's one of those things that one of our friends like, hey, we should all go to New York, and like 10 of us are like, let's go, and then 3 of us went,
Yeah, it dropped like
which like
flies.
is perfect. As we were there, I'm like, if there's 10 people here, I'd be hating my life.
Where'd you guys stay?
So I actually got a super good deal. It was like a Marriott, like Long Island City. So like it was like across the river. We were right by Roosevelt Island. I got for like $1,500 for like 5 nights, 4 days.
That's pretty good. I
So
guess.
it wasn't terrible. But yeah, me and 2 of my buds went, and it was a good time. We did all like the normal touristy stuff. We went to the Statue of Liberty, which was the only day it rained, and we were miserable.
I've still never gone to the Statue of Liberty.
It's interesting. I want to go back when it's not like a torrential cold downpour.
We sold it from the airplane, and that was
Yeah.
all we needed.
Yeah, I got to fly for the first time.
Did you see like any shows while you were there?
No, we talked about doing it next year because we kind of want to make it like a yearly trip and stuff.
If you go again and Harry Potter's still there, you gotta see that shit. That shit's wild.
I want to watch Cats.
he can't watch Harry Potter because he's a fiend.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I don't know if he wants me to air his dirty laundry on the podcast.
I don't know what you're even equaling out to.
because you haven't watched any of the movies.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched any of the movies. No, I think I've read like 2 chapters of the book for AR, and then I quit because it was a big book in elementary
Oh
school.
man,
I know there's like The Boy Who Lived and like
Yeah,
I guess it probably wouldn't mean anything to you then.
yeah, it'd mean absolutely nothing.
That's why I want to go see Cats. I like Cats.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Um,
You should at least go see like the Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah, or like Wicked or something cool. Why are you gonna go see Cats?
They
What's wrong with
just
you?
brought the Phantom of the Opera back whenever we went
Yeah.
last, and I wanted to go see that more than I wanted to see
Yeah.
Harry Potter. I think before, but then we got really good tickets for Harry Potter.
I'm glad we went to see Harry Potter.
Oh yeah, Harry Potter was sick.
we went to this observation deck. It's actually one of like the newest buildings in New York City. It's actually one of the tallest buildings like on this hemisphere. It's
Heck
called
yeah.
the Vanderbilt, and it's like an art exhibit. If I posted a picture on Instagram when I was in there and stuff. Like it's like a 3-floor art exhibit too. So like the first floor is like mirrors all around you, and stuff like that. So like if you look down, you see yourself and yada yada.
That's pretty cool.
One of the rooms has like a bunch of like helium balls that are floating around and stuff like that.
Oh, shit.
The next room up is another mirror room,
I
but
think I've seen pictures.
you can look down, and then the top, like you're just. And we went there at night, so it was just gorgeous. So that was a really cool thing. Went to Chinatown.
Did you have any Chinese food in Chinatown?
We did, and I think the thing I hate the most about going to New York was the food.
What?
So I'll finish. Any food that you get is expensive,
Oh yeah.
but
didn't think-
it was bad.
Oh.
The best food I had was like a $3 slice of pizza on a corner store, and it was the best food I had there.
I think you might have been going to too fancy of places. Like that, the best food you'll get in the city is like the random little hole in the wall.
Yeah, and we
places.
discovered that
Yeah.
our last day. So next,
I think I tried to tell you that.
I
before
don't
you
listen to
went.
you.
Yeah, you clearly don't. I guess it was partially my bad because I had said that I was going to send you some restaurants that I
didn't.
liked, and I didn't send you a damn.
No.
Man, we stood in line for a restaurant that I will remember for like a long time. I will remember
Yeah.
until I'm dementia ridden.
Yeah.
Especially like I got like this crazy like Japanese sweetbread.
Mhm.
It was it's the best thing I ever had in my
Oh.
life.
Natural History Museum is super cool. It's so much bigger than you'd think.
Did we go to that one?
No,
No, we went to the MoMA, and then we left the MoMA because there was a
I
lady
thought we
that
went to
profiled
two.
our friend.
Yeah, that's
yeah, the Natural History Museum was like we didn't get through the whole thing.
Did
like,
you do
we just
anything
quit.
weird?
We of course in Chinatown we hit up some of the fake places and stuff.
Yeah.
They didn't take us like they took you. They sent like a runner and then they came back with it.
We had like a combo. Like they dragged us across like a huge chunk of Chinatown,
We had that.
and then like
yeah.
the person talked to somebody, and then they ran. like
Mhm.
it's like they had like designated runners for different brands or
Yeah.
something. So like that wasn't her jurisdiction.
Yeah, and I was sick while I was in New York. I didn't have my medicine at the time, so I was
Yeah.
like kind of miserable. Couldn't eat a lot, anyways. So like I was just always tired. I'm
Yeah.
a tired guy. I'm a sleepy little boy. I'm God's sleepiest soldier. And towards the end of the trip, we were like, we gotta go to a bar or something. We gotta do something in New York that's like cool. And so our buddy, he listens, Clayton. He's like, I found this like underground like speakeasy kind of place, and I'm like, that sounds like a cool vibe, like.
Yeah.
And so we go to it. It's kind of in Times Square, and it's like an abandoned metro system entrance.
That's pretty cool.
And we go into it, and it's like a rave. We walk,
Hell yeah, that's so sick.
and I thought that too. And our other friend, Emerson, friend of the show, love that guy.
Yeah, yeah.
His vibe too. Me and him are like, all right, we can vibe. Clayton did not like it.
He didn't like it. What?
I think he expected like a more casual setting for a speakeasy.
You wanted our speakeasy.
Yeah.
You wanted the nice little Japanese jazz bar where it's just kind of chill. and people are
Exactly, and I
vibing.
couldn't find that. I think I even looked it up. I think I was also really tired that night and was like already tucked into bed when they're like, "Let's go." I'm like, I was like really upset. I'm like, "The hell do you even wear to speakeasy?"
Whatever you're wearing.
Yeah, that's what I wore. And so we just found this like hotel bar that we went to, and I had a Bud Light,
Hell yeah.
and they had like some mixed drinks and stuff. And like I walked out, they were using the bathroom. I walked out on the street just to get air, and this guy walks up to me. He's like, "Hi," and I'm like, "All right, man. It's like 1 a.m. Let's not. No need for this." He's like, "You want to buy drugs?"
What?
And I'm like, "Not particularly, no." He's like, "Are you sure?" Which that's a bold follow up question.
Now hold on.
No, like I appreciate the hustle. There was cops on this street too,
I mean,
very near.
What if he had a bag of your infusions like right there?
Okay, well, if he was selling an FDA regulated medicinal bag of my medicine, I'd probably say I wouldn't trust the needles he'd have on him.
That's fair, but you could take the bag and find needles elsewhere.
I also I don't think I have a way to test it to make sure it's like legit. It could be
You
like
just rub it on your gums.
So Kevin, I don't know if I've ever told you how I get my medicine. It's not like that. It's not orally. I don't.
No, I know.
I don't bite into a bag and shotgun medicine. Like,
Have you tried it?
yeah. But yeah, he's like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "I'm pretty positive, dude." And then he like reached in his pocket. I'm like, "I'm dead." It's over. This guy's pulling out any number of weapons, and he pulled out a legitimate like Ziploc sandwich baggie of white powder.
Hell yeah.
He's like, "Are you sure I got cocaine?" Which I'm flattered because usually people will assume I smoke weed. This guy is like, "You look like a cocaine guy."
You're in Times Square. You just walked out of a speakeasy rave.
Yeah.
Like, what else do you do in a speakeasy
That
rave?
was 100% a bag of fentanyl.
No. I said
Fentanyl or baking soda?
Yeah.
I said no, and I told my friends about it when they came out. I was like, "There's no way that was actual cocaine. Like, if it was, cool." But like, he left me, and like, I saw him just hustling other people. I'm like, that guy's determined to sell that. So that was probably like the most like stereotypical thing you'd expect when you go to a big city that happened to me. Like, I didn't see a lot of homeless people. One of them startled me in the metro. He was sleeping behind a corner and got me.
Man, you had a very different experience the first time I went. We had like a homeless guy sleeping on the subway. The first time I used the
I slept on the subway a lot. That's where I took my David naps going
That's
home.
crazy.
Well, I had like friends that were next to me, so I just
Yeah.
nodded off and stuff.
And then we had a guy on a bike almost hit another guy walking, and I shit you not, the guy yelled, "Hey, I'm walking here!" Like
Dude,
like they do in the movies.
the-
And I cried. I teared up to that.
The
I just-
Uber at the airport that took us to our hotel, dude, that was my first taste of like, oh, this is what the city is. Cause like
Yeah.
he just didn't obey anything.
Yeah,
Like,
no, it's a fucking.
it's
nightmare.
crazy.
I told you, don't take a car unless
well,
you
like
have to.
we had to we only took it from the airport to our hotel and then back. That's the only time we
The
did it.
metro system's surprisingly like convenient to get you where you need
I
to
love
go.
the metro system. Honestly, New York has an like people make fun of it. Like it was clean. Like
Yeah.
it was great.
It was nice.
Once you learn the metro patterns, you're golden.
Any giant rats?
Yeah, we saw a couple rats.
they like to walk in the
Yeah.
racks for the subway.
Yeah, we saw a couple of rats and stuff, but no, it was a really good trip. Like I said, it's one of the things that like at the beginning of the year I would have never expected like I'd be going this year and stuff. So it was fun. Like I said, flew for the first time, so that was really cool.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah. So
God, I love flying.
dude, it was pretty. It was awesome.
I just love taking an airplane.
I got yelled at by the
Me
flight
too.
attendant.
Oh, what'd you do?
I had my freaking tray down before we took off,
Oh yeah, that's the no.
which clearly
I
would
don't even
cause the
understand
plane to
that.
break.
But also, they tell you they're like, put your tray in
You
the
think I
upright
listen? You think I
position.
listened to
Yeah.
her?
Yeah, I got noise
on your
canceling.
first flight? You're not listening.
No, fuck them. Fuck them in their
That's
airplane
crazy.
mode.
My first flight, I was like, I need to know what's happening.
I was
It's just
overstimulated.
a fucking big fucking flying bus.
Yeah,
Like, it's,
he's
like,
right.
You know, they get up and they do the thing where they pull
yeah,
the thing.
fuck them. It's a whole
Um,
bunch of bullshit. What the fuck is the why put up your tray table? What does it do? What's it gonna do it being down?
Listen,
I
It's
don't
gonna
know. I'm
flap
sure
a
there's
little bit.
reason.
I can argue about plane laws all night, but we're looking over one last big thing that happened to us this year.
Okay.
We spoke at a Comic-Con.
We did speak at a Comic Con.
Is that this year?
Yeah.
That was this year.
Oh my
and
God, that
we
feels like-
recorded it and we never aired it.
Yeah,
Oh, really? That's just lost.
And, it was
media.
it was a
Just
cool
I have it.
the Comic-Con itself was super cool.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool people there. We spoke in front of like a sold out crowd.
Oh yeah,
and
it was
just
absolutely jam packed.
like they had to bring chairs in for
Oh, yeah.
people. It was
yeah.
It was
There were people. There were 3 men lined up across the front row.
yeah,
That's
which
it.
okay, Kevin makes it sound worse. There was only 2 chairs when we came in, so we had to bring in a third chair.
It was fun.
It was fun. The best part for me is that those people thought we were funny when we were just riffing to an empty room.
Yeah,
We recorded it in a way that if I didn't tell you just now, you would have had no idea. How
and I
many people
can't
were in.
explain that we did not expect anything from it either.
Not a peep. It
We-
was a little discouraging that none of the people that we talked to, because we kind of like tried to hustle a little bit and like chit chatted with people and whatnot, and not a soul showed up to it.
But like I said, it's
Hey,
still a
that's the
cool.
hustle.
That's the
It's a
hustle.
cool experience. We didn't expect that we'd ever hear back, let alone get a panel. Like it's
And-
something that we can always say we did.
Big ups to the Lexington Comic Con for just like
Yeah.
letting us have a room for however long it was. I think it was like an hour.
Yeah, but we met some cool people too. You guys
Yeah.
met Sam Raimi.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Told him I loved it when he dragged that bitch to hell.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite thing.
I
That's
got
pretty good.
I got to meet Wicket.
You can't call him that.
Wicket.
What's your favorite? What's your more favorite thing? Is that Sam Raimi? You told Sam Raimi that you loved it when he dragged that bitch straight to hell, or when Tom Kenny was like, "Hi, Kevin."
I'll never be the same. I'll never
Yeah,
be the same. he
so-
looked at me in my soul and said, "Hi, Kevin."
Yeah, so to lay it out, I think we're allowed to talk about most everything that happened that night.
Did we not?
I'd say
Did
so.
we not? Did we not do a podcast?
No, we
No.
completely fell off right after the Lexington Comic Con.
I think we recorded a couple episodes backlog like Ant-Man and stuff, but we never
like I did some soul searching. Like after I was at the beginning of my health journey, you were moving across the state lines.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck David was up to.
no.
That feels like so long ago.
Yeah, I know it's all been within. This has
Yeah.
all happened.
It's a
within,
crazy
like,
year.
8 months.
Yeah.
I think.
But yeah, so Tom Kenny was there. If you don't know, he's the voice of SpongeBob.
My God.
And he also has a band.
Yeah, it's called Tom Kenny and the High Seas.
Yes. So he was like the after party for VIP members at this Comic Con, and we had VIPs because we like that.
Yeah, we
And,
were flexing on them.
So we went there, and first off, all the celebrities and stuff like stayed at the hotel that it was in, so like they were all down there, and I got to toast a rum and coke with Tom Kenny,
That's
which
sick.
is sick, like because you just wouldn't expect it. Also, Tom Kenny's just an awesome human being.
Yeah, he's so cool.
He-
So
yeah, he
nice.
is awesome.
But like
Cool.
Mark Henry, who was a WWE superstar, he was there, and if you don't know about him, he's just a giant human.
Yeah.
Absolute unit.
He used to be like legitimately the world's strongest man. So like he was there and stuff, and a couple other people. and Wicket was also there. I didn't know that till the
He's talking about Warwick Davis. Just to be clear, everybody, he's a menace. David is.
Wicket. I just want to see him walk.
Wicked fresh.
Yeah,
That's fucked up,
wanna
man.
hustle his hair.
That's so messed up.
I like
to the
say it.
to the. I don't even know what the proper term would
do it.
be.
You're the one that opened this can.
To the vertically challenged community.
The worst way.
Was
you
that the
could've
worst
said
way?
it.
That's a
I
bad
mean, like,
one.
what's better, midget?
No,
That's
even
definitely not allowed anymore.
worse.
That's more acceptable, but
Is
still.
the
You're
right
getting
one?
better.
Okay.
Oh no.
I don't know. I don't know what the
Anyways,
proper term is.
yes,
Yikes.
yes. Warwick Davis was there.
Okay.
And so Tom Kenny put on a heck of a show. He did like a couple SpongeBob songs, but he like covers old timey songs.
Yeah, it's mostly just like old swing type stuff.
And if you were an observant person, every like 3 songs, a new case of beer was like dropped off to the stage.
Yeah.
So as the night went, Tom Kenny was progressively just like his whole band was just
Yeah, they were getting more and more shit faced.
yeah, which was awesome. But they still put on a great show.
Yeah.
I was made to feel uncomfortable at this show.
Are we gonna oust this guy?
I that's why I was wondering. Are we?
I don't think we should. I don't think we talk about
All right.
it.
I was just made to feel
Enough
uncomfortable.
time has passed.
Yeah, but like I don't know if we ever meet Tom Kenny again, and
I felt unsafe. I felt like a piece of meat.
not Tom Kenny. We're not talking about Tom Kenny.
SpongeBob himself
No, Tom Kenny himself did not sexualize baby.
It was someone else there and stuff, but such a good story though. But it was a good show. And then after Tom Kenny came back, I think he forgot his beer, of course. And these people were like, "Let's get a picture." And so Tom Kenny, after his show, stayed and got pictures of like and signed autographs for like everyone that was there.
Yeah, everybody, and it was
Top
crazy
notch.
because like I don't know, like I would have never expected
No.
him to just like care so much
And,
about
like,
the fans.
I don't mean to,
He was,
like-
one by one meeting everybody, saying
Yeah.
hi, shaking their hand.
I don't mean to like be that guy, but like people paid like money to get their picture taken at the con, and I got it for free.
Yeah,
Like that was also like a super cool thing.
I paid money. There's
You
the
did,
picture right there.
But he signed your phone case.
do you
I
still have
did.
that phone case?
I do.
Did you
Yeah,
ever like epoxy it or anything? Or
No,
you
I
just
didn't.
raw dog in it?
It's just
You're
raw.
raw dog.
Nice. But no, it was like it was a really fun like Comic-Con experience and stuff like that.
Yeah,
All like the vendors and stuff in the middle floor, they were great. We met a lot of good artists.
yeah, a lot of good artists. I bought so much art.
Yeah. It's just up in my attic, sadly. I framed it, but I'm just like, I don't have room for
I
it.
have some of it up on my walls. Some of it's still tubed.
Yeah, it's just hard to. Yeah. But yeah, so it's a little glimpse into this year. Like I said, pretty hectic. Life happens.
Yeah, one day we might post some of that stuff. I just don't know.
There's a Scream review we did, which like
Did we ever record it?
we did because I remember like I talked about my theories and stuff, which would never happen
Oh,
now.
yeah, definitely not. Oh, that's so dated now.
It
Let's get
is.
her out of-
That's what I
I'm just
mean.
gonna delete the file.
There's like good moments in it, but yeah, sadly, yeah, Spyglass is like we don't know how to run a movie company anymore. But yeah, it's been a pretty hectic year, but we're excited to kind of like. First off, we're excited to be able to like visit our friend now who's
Yeah.
moved away and stuff. We have like some schedule. But also like we just decided we enjoy doing this too. It's like
Yeah.
it's really fun to just, talk with your friends and stuff and like review dumb stuff and like
And so that is something that we're going to be doing more of.
Mhm.
We're going to focus less on hitting new releases as they come out, every single one that we were before. We're going to just kind of do whatever we feel like. Algorithm be damned.
yeah.
We think we're just going to have more fun doing just random stuff that we decide to do.
And like we might do a new movie
Yeah.
and stuff. Like that's not off the table. It's just we don't want to feel like it's a chore like what it was. Like have to get
Yeah.
this done in a certain amount of time, have to stay relevant. Like
I mean,
at the end of the day, we are just 3 friends that like to talk about movies and our lives and like enjoy each other's company. And whether we gain a following off that, like it's whatever. But
yeah, we already have the equipment. I already bought it all. Might as well.
we're already sunken financially. But yeah, like I said, we're just 3 guys that enjoy each other's company, and we're gonna make the most of this again. We're gonna try. So.
They can't see you nodding. You got to say something. He's just
He's
nodding.
aggressively
vigorously.
nodding like with a big smile.
He's like
Can you
rubbing
hear my
his
nose?
nose on the microphone.
Oh.
Oh god.
But
So it begins again.
yeah. But do you guys have anything else to add on this?
No.
We're back, baby.
We're back, baby.
Back streets back.
So until
All
next
right.
time. I'm David.
I'm Brent.
And I'm Kevin.
This is the subplot.
Kinda.
Kinda.
Kinda.